Hey, do you think you know everything about Michael Jackson? Don't miss this second part with 100 more questions. Good luck! What was the name of the street where Michael Jackson grew up? In Jackson Street. What religion was Michael raised in? Jehovah's Witnesses. What illness did Michael's mother suffer from during her childhood? She suffered from polio. In what year did the Jackson 5 win the talent show at the Apollo Theater? In 1967. What was the first single the Jackson 5 recorded for Steel Town Records? Big Boy. In what year did the Jackson 5 sign with Motown Records? In 1969. What was the name of the Motown producer who signed the Jackson 5? Berry Gordy. Where did the Jackson family move after their success with Motown Records? Encino, California. Which record label did the Jackson 5 join after Motown? Epic Records. What was the 1992 miniseries about the Jackson family called? The Jacksons: An American Dream. What was the name of Michael Jackson's llama? Louie. In which music video do we see Michael walking while tiles light up under his feet? In Billie Jean. In what year did Michael open Neverland Ranch? In 1988. Which famous nightclub did Michael used to go to in his teenage years? Studio 54. What was the name of this close friend of Michael Jackson? Dave Jest. Which song is this music video from? Rock With You. What was the first single released from the album Off the Wall? Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. What was the name of the song Michael wrote for the E.T. audiobook? Someone in the Dark. What was the name of the famous Pepsi advertising campaign starring Michael in 1983 to 1984? The Choice of a New Generation. Which song was used in the Pepsi commercial for that campaign? Billie Jean. What was the name of the last tour Michael did with his brothers? Victory Tour. In what stadium did Michael announce he was leaving the Jacksons during the Victory Tour? Dodger Stadium. Which dancer did Michael visit at his home and maintain a friendship with? Fred Astaire. Which animated character was Michael's all-time favorite? It's Peter Pan. We Are the World was created to help which country? Ethiopia. What character did Michael voice in The Simpsons? Leon Kompowski. Who did Michael sing backing vocals for on the song Somebody's Watching Me? Rockwell. What was the name of the boy who suffered severe burns caused by his father and later became a close friend of Michael? Dave. Which actor played Michael's enemy in the film Moonwalker? Joe Pesci. Can you name this music video? Speed Demon. Which president named Michael the Artist of the Decade? George H.W. Bush. Which singer did Michael want to collaborate with on the song Bad? Prince. In which country did Michael Jackson marry Lisa Marie Presley? The Dominican Republic. During which concert did Michael suffer a serious back injury after a platform collapsed? Michael Jackson and Friends in Munich, 1999. Who directed the music video They Don't Care About Us? Spike Lee. Where was Michael's 30th anniversary celebration held? At Madison Square Garden. Who did Michael collaborate with on the song Just Good Friends? Stevie Wonder. In which video was Michael official credited as co-director? Blood on the Dance Floor. What was the name of Michael's pet boa constrictor? Muscles. Who personally presented the Diamond Award to Michael at the 2006 World Music Awards? Beyoncé. For which movie was the song Childhood used? Free Willy 2. When did Michael purchase the ATV Music publishing catalog containing the Beatles songs? In 1985. What is the name of Michael's older sister? Rebby Jackson. Who did Michael record the original demo of Love Never Felt So Good with in 1980? Paul Anka. What animal did Elizabeth Taylor give Michael as a gift for the Neverland Ranch Zoo? An elephant. What is the first line of Smooth Criminal? As he came into the window. How much did Michael pay for the ATV Music catalog in 1985? $47.5 million. How is Michael recognized in several Asian countries? The god of Western pop. Who originally wrote the song Smile, covered by Michael? Charlie Chaplin. What was the book called in which Michael published poems, essays, and personal reflections? Dancing the Dream. How many studio albums did Michael release as a solo artist during his lifetime? 10. What was the name of the bodyguard who worked with Michael for more than 25 years? Bill Bray. What are Michael's fans called? Moonwalkers. Which album did Michael break records with by having the most #1 hits? Bad. Which song did Michael dedicate to Ryan White, who died of AIDS? Gone Too Soon. How old was Michael when he released the album Off the Wall? He was 21 years old. What was the first single released from the album Bad? I Just Can't Stop Loving You. What horror movie inspired Michael to turn into a werewolf in the Thriller music video? An American Werewolf in London. Which center did Michael donate his settlement money to after the Pepsi accident? A burn center. Which song did Michael write especially for Diana Ross? Muscles. For which song were Michael's real heartbeat sounds used? Smooth Criminal. In what year did Michael hire Frank DeLeo as his personal manager? In 1984. On which Canary Island did Michael perform a concert in 1993? Tenerife. What was the first album Michael released without Quincy Jones as producer? Dangerous. Who did Michael share an apartment with in New York while filming The Wiz? His sister LaToya. On which album was the song Earth Song released? History, Past, Present, and Future. Which Michael tour set 2 new Guinness World Records as the highest-grossing tour of all time at the time? Bad World Tour. What is the name of the giant bunny Michael battles in the Speed Demon music video? Spike. Which song did Michael sing completely in Spanish? Todo mi amor eres tú. Who wrote the Spanish lyrics for Michael's song Todo mi amor eres tú? Ruben Blades. Who directed Michael's Bad Music video? Martin Scorsese. What were Michael's favorite colors? Red and black. What was the first song Michael performed with his brothers at the 30th anniversary concert? Can You Feel It? How many solo albums did Michael release before Off the Wall? 4. Which Michael music video is this? In the Closet. Which song did Michael perform at the 1973 Academy Awards? Ben. How long did Michael's marriage to Lisa Marie Presley officially last? Almost 2 years. Is it true that Michael brought together members of 2 real rival gangs in the Beat It music video? Yes, it's true. Which Michael music video holds the record for being the longest music video in history? Ghosts. On which album was Ghosts released? Blood on the Dance Floor. History in the Mix. What was the name of the benefit concert after the September 11th attacks where Michael participated? United We Stand, What More Can I Give? Which Marvel superhero did Michael want to portray in a movie? Spider-Man. In what year did Michael receive the Guinness World Record for being the most successful entertainer of all time? In 2006. Which music video is considered one of the most expensive in history? Scream. What was Michael's third child commonly known as? Blanket. Besides Thriller, which other Michael music video was directed by John Landis? Black or White. In what year did Michael share the stage with Prince and James Brown? In 1983. For which of his sisters did Michael write the song Centipede? For Rebby. In what year was Michael's first son, Prince Jackson, born? In 1997. Who did Michael publicly accuse of being racist and devilish at a 2002 press conference? Tommy Mottola. In which country did Michael reside after his 2005 trial between late 2005 and 2006? Bahrain. For which album did Michael originally write and record the song Escape? Invincible. What percentage of Sony ATV Music Publishing did Michael own at the time of his death? 50%. On what date did Michael die in 2009? June 25th. At which cemetery was Michael Jackson laid to rest? Forest Lawn Memorial Park. When was Michael's public memorial service held? July 7th, 2009. Who broke down in tears while singing at Michael's public memorial service? Stevie Wonder. In what year was Michael's posthumous album Escape released? (2014). Who were appointed as the executors of Michael's estate after his death? John Branca and John McClane. In what year did Cirque du Soleil launch Michael Jackson The Immortal World Tour? In 2011. How many concerts were originally scheduled for Michael's This Is It residency in London? 50, 20, or 30? Leave your answer in the comments. Thanks for playing! Let us know your score in the comments, give a like, and subscribe for more quizzes. Bye-bye!